Good morning from Jefferson City, Missouri. Today I am at the Amtrak station. We're going to get on the Lincoln service, Missouri River Runner, train number 318, and take it to Chicago. And I am really excited. I haven't been on this route since March when I had spring break. So I'm super excited to be back on board. Now, this building, which is fenced off, has the permanent Amtrak waiting room. And from what I heard, that is not going to start construction until 2027. So we have this green trailer all the way back there that has been serving Jefferson City passengers for the past several years. Anyway, we are making our way down towards the red brick road, and you can see on the outside track we have some hopper cars. This is a little rail yard here in Jeff City, and actually before train 318 gets here we have train 311, which is the morning Missouri River Runner from St. Louis to Kansas City. It's running a little bit late today, but I will get a chance to see it before 318 gets here. All right, we're waiting for Amtrak 311. We got a UP freight train down there. Looks like they're doing a crew change. Behind that white shed that I'm pointing at right there is actually the old train station that I believe still serves as a crew facility for Union Pacific. But yeah, 311 is going to be here shortly. I hear the tracks whistling, so here it comes. Oh, we got an Amfleet cafe on this one. And 3 baggage cars. Oh, Adventure Cafe car too.
We are now boarding.
All right, here we go. Amtrak 319, Highball, Jefferson City on the clear.
Warrensburg, Lee's Independence, Kansas City.
Yeah, so the Venture Cafe car is being used for food and beverages, and the Amfleet one is just for business class with some tables for lounging up front, I suppose. But here he goes, 311 knocking down the signal, and here it goes to Kansas City. All right, here comes that UP freight train. Creeping at like 5-10 miles an hour, 4 engines and auto racks to start. Conductor's sitting up there in the right window, engineer's in the left window. Have a safe trip! Thank you!
Which operates our normal northbound on the head west. That correct, cover? That is correct. Okay, I didn't. Curious. Thank you. We're Yeah, oh yeah, I read the whole thing, that's why I was asking. Emergency approach, I'm on the point, we're protecting your job, you get for 100 cars one. Alright, good one up here, we go.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, all boarding passengers, going to be boarding St. Louis and Chicago towards the very front of the train. St. Louis and Chicago coach class to the front. Business class, all other coach class boarding towards the rear.
Alright, highball Jeff.
Alright, how we doing?
Washington, Missouri. There's the Missouri River. We're going to diverge away from that shortly after departure, but very nice little city caboose right there. And we should be on the roll here shortly. And there we go. Highball 318. arriving Kirkwood Station with 25 minutes until St. Louis. And we're arriving on the outside main. Oh, I wonder what's being built. Maybe an extra shelter or something. But this station looks to be under construction.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now arriving at our next station stop, St. Louis's Gateway Station. If St. Louis is your stop, look above and below your seating areas for all items. Begin making your way to the nearest exit. Gonna have a crew change here in St. Louis, folks. We'll get a new set of conductors, new engineer boarding here in St. Louis. So you will have a little time if you'd like to hop off, stretch your legs, have a cigarette. Now would be the time to do so. Once work has been completed and the testing of the high speed for the engine, you will be proceeding onwards towards your next station stop of Alton. Once again, welcome to St. Louis, folks. Thank you for choosing Amtrak.
Alright, here we are in St. Louis. A crew change, fresh air brake. We're gonna put fuel in the engine. We already have the hose attached. And yeah, we'll be on the move to Chicago here. Scheduled departure is 2:55, which is in less than 15 minutes. So yeah, we're just gonna enjoy every minute we have out here before we get going. And the transition sleeper down there in the Y is pretty neat.
First leg of Chippewas, Missouri River Runner. From St. Louis to Chicago, it is the Illinois Lincoln Service. We'll be making stops at Alton, Carlinville, Springfield, Lincoln, Bloomington, Oral, Pontiac, Dwight, Joliet, Summit, and Chicago. First and foremost, guys, it's holiday season. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome aboard. It's great to have you guys. You know what comes with holidays, busy travel. Guess what? You're no exception to the rule. This train is sold out tonight. That's SOLDOUT. So what that means, if you pay for one seat, you get one seat, guys. If you're sitting in a four-seater and there's two of you, or maybe just one of you, you pay for one seat, you get one seat. Clean all of your belongings off the tables, off the seats that are next to you, guys. We appreciate your help in this matter. The people welcome aboard this train down the line. Appreciate you even more. No one should have to ask you to move your belongings for a seat, guys. We'll tell you once and once only. It's the worst part of this job is being the seat patrol. I hate it, but I have to do it for these people that are getting on this train down the line. Have a little bit of heart, have a little bit of care. It goes a long way, guys, especially this time of year. Everybody's stressed out. Everybody's trying to get home just like you. Welcome these people that are getting on this train. Every stop are picking up a ton of people. Welcome these people the same way you'd like to be welcomed if you were walking on a train car that looked like it was completely full of passengers. If you just joined us, guys, please make your tickets ready for collection. Conductors will be coming around here momentarily. Also, if you've been on already, you've been scanned already, we still have to rescan everyone. It just helps us get you guys to where you're going. Once again, coming through for any and all tickets, guys. Welcome aboard Amtrak 318, and as always, thank you for choosing Amtrak. just joined us, please have your tickets out and ready for the conductor to scan. Thank you.
Attention passengers, this announcement is coming from the cafe car. The cafe car is now back open and serving. We do serve hot cold beverages, hot cold snacks, and a variety of snacks. We do accept Google Pay, Apple Pay, credit, debit, and cash. For those who just got on, the cafe car is located near the rear of the train. Once again, the cafe car is now back open and serving. Thank you.
Just got out of Springfield. We're not doing the 110 miles an hour today, so it's just 79. But the next stop is Lincoln here in about 30 minutes. Man, so happy to be back on this train after like 8 months.
Bloomington normal, about 25 minutes to Bloomington normal.
So we're just north of Lincoln now, and what they're doing is protecting a railroad crossing because it is not working properly. So conductors have to step off the train, get some flags out to protect the crossing, make sure it's safe for the train and the roadway users. So we're just moving slowly right now, and then I think the train's gonna stop again to let the conductors back on board. There it goes.
Alright guys, that was Bloomington and normal. Pontiac up next. Guys, as advertised, had about 80 people getting on the train there, Bloomington Normal. If that seat next to you is open, please make it available immediately. Don't look at these people, these fellow boarding passengers, like they're tripping. If you are...
Here we come into Joliet, Illinois. I went rail fanning here about 4 months ago. I definitely want to come back for another rail fanning day. I remember seeing a caboose on the back of a Santa Fe freight train that was passing by, heading south. And here we come, Joliet Station. To Chicago Union Station. I'm home for the first time in over 3 months, and down there is the Lakeshore Limited train number 48. That's gonna head out east, but yeah, this is the end of the trip, and these 7.5 hours really flew by. Have a good one, everyone.